I just saw an alert coming through. Stage 1 load shedding starting 8:30 this morning. Be aware, everybody. All right, that's from Eskom. South Africa is one of the most biologically diverse regions in the world and boasts an extraordinary richness of plants and animals in its environments. With that being said, the South African National Biodiversity Institute embarked on the Groen Sebenza project in 2013. As such, over 800 young people will be ready to be employed and put their skills to use by the end of the year. To talk more on this, we are joined in studio by Dr Tanya Abrahamse, the CEO of the South African National Biodiversity Institute. Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you.
Lovely to see you.
Tell me about the Groen Sebenza project. Love the name.
Yes, green work. We saw about 3 years ago that the environment and green sector was about to grow and about to explode. And it makes sense because we're the third most biodiverse country in the world, and it's an amazing asset for South Africa. And we just do not have enough skills to extract the value and the employment from it. In addition to that, we were always competing for skills. There were just never enough skills in the pipeline for the amount of work we need to do, whether it be environmental assessment for the new infrastructure programs, coastal developments, etc., etc. A whole lot of skills we didn't have, especially junior skills. And at the same time, we had this amazing, horrifying, really, unemployment, particularly graduate unemployment. So imagine going to university, doing your degree, and being unable to get a job in the sector. And it's a strange phenomenon.
Too often.
And so we decided to have this program, 800 young people, 500 of them were graduates, with 44 partners in the sector. It's like herding cats, you know.
I can imagine.
But it was a risky program, but it was a great program because it brought us all together as the sector, the biodiversity sector, NGOs, government, public entities, etc. And we decided we're all going to get in on the boat and do this together.
Fantastic.
And now we're towards the end of it. And I tell you, Liana, we have mined a seam of the most fantastic young people. Enthusiastic. They've changed our lives. They've changed the sector. So we're very proud to have done it.
What kind of skills? What are we talking about here?
Well, environmental management. As you know, there's a huge infrastructure projects happening in South Africa in the next 5 years, and a great demand for environment managers, people who can monitor biodiversity and the environment in order to contribute to an understanding of the decisions made around development. We also have very nice, speaking with your producer, very nice heartwarming stuff like young women who have decided to be marine rangers.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, we've just, with the Pakisa program, which is around the oceans economy, all of a sudden these young women's skills are mightily needed. So they've been incubated with us and 44 other host institutions. And now we're coming towards the end, and we really want people to go onto our website and see these young people and the skills they've got and employ them in permanent employment.
That's the big thing. What about the employment? Is this a call out to say we have these amazing individuals with brilliant skills? Come on board and help us employ them. Or, I mean, have there been offers already?
There's been takers. But I think that we've just little misjudged the demand cycle. So we've grown and incubated these young people. They're ready to go. They work ready. But some other aspects have not yet come on stream. Like, for example, the environmental managers needed for the big SIPS programs, they haven't quite come on stream yet. So it's a little bit of a pipeline issue. But we've got environmentalists, ecologists, scientists, young scientists who really want to be zoologists, botanists, ecologists, monitors, rangers, water and waste managers. And these are skills that we need in the country.
We do.
So, yes, it is an appeal to say go onto our website.
What is the website?
Well, it's www.sanbi.org.za. But best to phone 012 843 5092 50.
5092.
And speak to Donovan Fullard or Vivian Malema. And they'll give you more advice about where we've produced this amazing group of young people.
Let's use
and we
them.
Now we must use them.
100%.
Otherwise we're going to get into that cycle again where young people put lots of energy and effort into getting their skills right, and there's just not takers, and I think that's the worst case scenario.
It's a huge problem, and that brings us to that interview we just had with Paule, the youth need opportunities. Let's give it to them, please. www.sanbi, that's sanbi.org.za, 012-843-5092. Speak to Donovan. Please, let's change some lives here. Dr. Tanya Abrahamse, the CEO of the South African National Biodiversity Institute. Great seeing you again.
Nice
Thanks for being with us. Pleasure.
Let's
take a break. Gloria Bosman is standing in front of me, which means she's playing you out after this. Stay tuned.